I'm in Rome, Italy, and I'm here to show you the best sights to see in Italy's historic capital. I'm Sam Garza with World Travelers Today. Thanks for joining.
Piazza Farnese was constructed in 1546 under the direction of Michelangelo and was funded by Cardinal Alessandro Farnese, the future Pope Paul III. Palazzo Farnese was designed in 1517 for the Farnese family. In 1936, the Italian Republic gifted the palace to the French government, and it currently serves as a French embassy in Italy. Campo de Fiore, or Field of Flowers, derives its name from the Middle Ages, when this area of Rome was a meadow. During the day, the square becomes a market with a variety of vendors. On the 17th of February, 1600, Giordano Bruno was burnt alive in the square for heresy by the church. The statue was erected in the exact spot of his execution.
Another place you're going to want to visit in Rome is Castel Sant'Angelo. Legend has it that in the year 590 AD, the Archangel Michael visited Pope Gregory the Great here at this location behind me to announce the end of the plague. But the Castel has history that goes back to the 1st century AD, where Hadrian built this as a mausoleum for his remains and also the remains of his descendants. Through the centuries, unlike many other locations here in Rome or many other monuments, it has been upkept and it's in great condition. And it transitioned from a mausoleum into a fortress, into a medieval castle, into barracks, and now into a must-see museum here in Rome.
The entrance fee to the castle is 15 euros. There are several areas in the castle to see, and climbing to the top will provide you with some amazing views of the city. The Passetto di Borgo is an elevated path that connects the castle with Vatican City. It was built in 1227, and on 2 occasions, the passage allowed 2 former popes to escape danger. The Spanish Steps consist of 104 steps, and it was built between the years 1723 and 1725. This is a good place to people watch and to take photos, especially of the Fountain della Baracchia, or the Fountain of the Boat. The Emperor Hadrian built the Pantheon in the year 126 AD. The Pantheon, or the Temple of the Gods, is a must-see while in Rome. The cylindrical shape with a portico is very impressive, considering how long ago the building was constructed. Currently, the Pantheon is a Christian church, and it is one of the best preserved ancient Roman buildings. I recommend arriving early to avoid the long lines.
I'm in Piazza del Popolo, which means in modern Italian, the People's Square. However, it derives from an older Latin name, Populus, which takes its name after the Santa Maria del Popolo church here in the square. However, this square goes back centuries and was the most northern gate for visitors whenever they were entering Rome from the northern part of Europe coming south. This was the first scenes that they encountered when they came into ancient Rome. But this is a must-see while visiting this amazing city.
During the summer months, Rome's riverfront is filled with bars and restaurants. If you're visiting for the summer, I highly recommend grabbing some good food and something to drink while listening to some live music. Piazza Navona is built over the ancient stadium of Domitian. This is my favorite square in Rome, and it's known for its 3 fountains. On the northern end of the square is the Fountain of Neptune. The fountain was created in 1574 by Giacomo della Porta. The central statue of Neptune was added in 1869. On the southern end of the square is the Fountain of the Moor. This fountain was also created by Giacomo della Porta, but in 1673 Bernini added the central statue of the Moor wrestling with a dolphin. The Fountain of the Four Rivers occupies the center of the piazza. The four rivers are the Ganges, representing Asia, the Nile, representing Africa, the Rio de la Plata, representing the Americas, the Danube, representing Europe. One of the best places to have a drink paired with some good food in Rome is Enoteca Il Goccetto. This is one of the city's first modern wine bars, and the building goes back centuries. The bar has 800 wines to choose from, so this is a great place to get out of the hot summer sun and have a drink. I have visited Rome for the past 15 years, and one of my favorite neighborhoods is Trastevere. I am not alone in my feelings for this very popular part of Rome. However, over the past few years, the tourism in Trastevere is completely overwhelming. The neighborhood is still a good place to find food, but even that could change over time. As my friend Tommy, who lives in Rome, finding good food in this city, you can find it everywhere and also nowhere. One of the most visited sites in Rome is the Forum. So much history took place at this location, and it should be on everyone's itinerary. In ancient times, some of the most important shrines and temples were located here. The Colosseum in Rome needs no introduction. It is one of the most visited sites in all of Europe. Currently, the location of the Colosseum is going through modern changes. There is always a line to enter, and I highly recommend skipping the line by booking a local tour guide. The Vittorio Emanuele II monument was completed in the year 1935, and it takes its name from the first king of a unified Italy. The monument is not very well liked by Romans. Some say it's too large, and it also replaced large areas of the Capitoline Hill. Under the goddess of Roma statue lies the tomb of the unknown soldier. There are other sights to see in Rome, and I encourage you to grab your camera and go explore more of this ancient city. You never know what you'll find hidden in Italy's capital city. Thanks for watching, and remember, travel deeper.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're planning a trip to Europe, allow us to design the trip for you. We can provide expert advice to ensure your trip is one you'll never forget. So please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.